A very good morning to our lecturer. We are from Group Babatot, and today we would like to present the topic about milk group theory. And I would like to introduce my group mates. My name is Teo Yan. My group mate names is Tan Shiying, Li Shiqing, Masia, Ko Carey, Devon Wei, Afrina Fakiha, and Lin Zhishuan. Okay, so first of all, we would like to thank our lecturer for the guidance and our group members for their cooperation in completing these assignments. This presentation is prepared by Group Babatalk consisting of 8 members. For time limitation, we will not go into individuals' biodata.
Okay, so let me introduce what is muted group theory. It's a communication theory about power and voice. It explains why some voices are heard more than others. It's developed by Cherry's camera. Language reflects dominant group experience. Going to the next point, key idea of this theory. This theory argues about the language is not neutral. There are 3 elements that shaping the dominant groups, which is language, meanings, and communication rules. Subordinate groups must translate their experience, adjust their way of speaking. So, this will lead to muting.
So what is a mute group? A mute group refers to a group of people who are not silenced because they have no ideas, but because the language is used in society does not represent their experience. These groups may choose to stay quiet because speaking up can bring social risks, such as being ignored or judged. Examples of mute groups include women, minorities, and junior employees.
History of muted group theories. Muted group theory was first introduced in 1975 by Edwin Ardner and Shirley Ardner. This theory focused on women's absence in anthropology. Shirley Ardner later developed these ideas that women always being portrayed as one of the muted groups. Later, this theory was further studied by Caris Kramare in 1981. She applied this theory to communication and feminism. This theory also faced some prominent criticism, such as it assumes that all men and women are the same. Next is from Deborah Tennant. From her point of view, miscommunication does not equal to intention to dominate. Last but not least is from Carol Gilligan. From her point of view, men and women have different moral perspectives. Despite all this criticism, this theory still remains influential.
Muted group theory talks about power and language. In society, language is made by the dominant group. The dominant group has more power. They decide how people speak and what is important. Because of this, subordinate groups are muted. They cannot speak freely. Sometimes they do not have the right words. Sometimes people do not listen to them. West and Turner explain 4 muting methods. First is ridicule. People laugh at others. This makes them feel shy and silent. Second is ritual. These are rules and traditions. They tell people how to act and speak. Third is control. The dominant group controls who can speak. They interrupt and ignore others. Last is harassment. This includes threats and bad words. People feel scared to speak. Muted group theory shows that silence is caused by power, not choice.
Now, I would like to talk about the application of muted group theory at the individual level. This is an example. For example, many students hesitate to speak in class. Even when they have good ideas, they may be fear about being interrupted, judged, or ignored, so they choose to stay quiet. Similarly, junior employees often avoid disagreeing with their superior during meetings. Although they may have some useful suggestions, workplace power structures make them feel that their voices are less important. Muted group theory also applies to minorities, individuals who may struggle to express their identity or personal experiences. This happens because common language does not always reflect their feeling or background. As a result, many people choose silence to avoid negative judgment or conflict.
Moving to my slide, I will explain milk group theory using group level example. First, in primary group like family, elders or male often dominate discussions. They decide what is important to talk about. As a result, younger members or women may stay silent, even if they have opinions. Their voices are mute. Next, in friend group, outspoken members usually lead conversations. They talk more and influence decisions. Quiet members often adapt by agreeing, or they may withdraw and speak less. Over time, they feel less confident to share their ideas.
Application for organizational level. For the first one, hierarchy controls communication. 2. The junior staff fear those speaking up. For the 3, muting leads to frustration, no motivation, and conflict. For the last one, inclusive leadership can reduce muting.
In conclusion, language is closely related to power. Mutant group theory helps us understand why some people's voices are heard more often while others are ignored. It reminds us that being silent does not mean having no ideas, but facing communication barriers. By being more aware of this, we can create a more inclusive and respectful environment where everyone has a chance to speak.
Thank you for watching and listening.